Hi friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Purvi Studying Academy. Today we will going to explore very interesting topic, how to do option buying using Chat GPT. In the previous video I have explained already how exactly we need to buy option with a 15 checklist points. If you have not yet seen that video, please go to my playlist option buying section and watch that video and understand all the checklists of 15 points which I have shared in that video. Then afterwards we can see how exactly option buying can be done using Chat GPT. Now I am not a sub-registered research analyst. Before taking any trades or any recommendations shared for an educational purpose, please do consult your financial advisor and act upon. Now, let us look into that. How exactly option buying can be done using ChatGPT. If you are new to my YouTube channel, please do subscribe and click the bell icon so that you will get a regular notification when I upload into YouTube. Let us look into the option buying using ChatGPT. Here some more points I have shared on the screen. Here we can see I am just going to ask and questions to the ChatGPT like this. Total 6 questions I will going to ask to the ChatGPT. I hope most of you are aware about ChatGPT. Okay, ChatGPT is a artificial intelligence based the platform. By using that platform, we can ask any questions or prompt so that we will get an input for us to do anything I'm telling you. Not only trading, we can learn from ChatGPT for anything. Today I have taken an example how exactly we can do option buying with a 6 questions. Here I have enlisted over here. First question. I am looking into Bank Nifty option to buy at a current market price of around 46,500 between 10:15 am to 2 pm. I have already discussed this 10:15 am and 2 pm, especially 10:50. Minimum one hour time we have to leave for a market to settle. Means that period we call it as a cooling period. Between 10:15 am to 2 pm, we will going to take up a trade by using ChatGPT. We will going to put a prompt into ChatGPT and I'll show you after this slide. Then put call ratio also I already discussed. Put call ratio right now is 1.2. India VIX is right now 16.1. My capital is 10k, means 10,000. The next question I am just going to ask for a ChatGPT, how to trade intraday option buying with a proper risk reward for a 10k capital. Next, the last question, what type of strategy I have to use? Please help me out. First one, which strike I have to select, how many lots I have to buy, provide stop loss and target prices, and how to overcome theta decay. Now like this, I have prepared some 6 questions. Based on these 6 questions, now we will go to ask to the ChatGPT. Let us see how exactly ChatGPT can help us to take up a option buying. Disclaimer, option buying involves lot of risk. Most of the time you may wipe out your complete capital. That is why please do proper research before taking up of an option buying. Please do consult your financial advisor and act upon. Now let us go to ChatGPT now. Yeah, this is in ChatGPT. It is already been logged in. Now we will going to ask the questions. to the ChatGPT. First question: how to do option buying using ChatGPT? I'm going to ask same question to the ChatGPT. Let us see what kind of information it will going to give for us. Lot of information it will be giving for us. ChatGPT, your decision, so many things it has been shown, but this much of huge data is not required for us, right? We will go to ask structured questions one by one. Let us see. First question, I want to pour. Here some data is given like a paragraph. I am asking to the ChatGPT, please give 3 bullet points only. I don't want anything extra information. I want only those things. First one, you see, for a given or for an asked question, it is telling that first and foremost thing, please look into that market, monitor the market sentiment, volatility, intraday movements of the Bank Nifty index. Next, stay updated on economic releases, focus on short-term option strategies aligned with your outlook. Now, like this, it is giving some information for us, right? Then after that, second question I will go to ask to the ChatGPT. What exactly second question? PCR is at 1 point. Yeah, here you see the PCR of 1.2 suggested that there are more puts being traded relative to call, indicating potential bearish sentiment. No, this bearish sentiment actually with respect to buyer's perspective, but most of the time the put call ratio, mainly the put to call ratio, last video I have already explained about these things and all. Put call ratio is nothing but number of put divided by calls, number of calls, that will give you the ratio. More number of puts, actually in terms of seller's perspective, it is a bullish market, means market tends to go up. Most of the time whenever we see an option chain, we have to observe in terms of seller perspective rather than buyer's perspective. The main reason behind that is always sellers will have a huge money or a smart money. Now for that reason we have to understand that. Here the ChatGPT giving in terms of buyer's perspective. Next question we will go to ask to the ChatGPT. India VIX is right now 16.1. Yeah, here you see India VIX 16 point indicates moderate volatility in the market. Considering the level of volatility can help to assess risk associated with the option premiums. Means this is an appropriate strike price. Based on that, we can determine the strike price and expiration date for your option trade. Now, based on these India VIX and all, we can decide whether we have to go for an option buying or an option selling. Most of the time, when there is an volatility is very less, in the sense around 10, 15, 20, around 10, 12, 15 like that, we can go for an option buying. If a volatility or India VIX is more than 20, 25 like that, we have to go for an option selling strategies. Option selling strategies, the complete concepts and all, I'll going to cover it in the upcoming videos. For that reason, please all of you, if you are new to my YouTube channel, please do subscribe and click the bell icon to get regular notification. Now, next question we will going to ask for an ChatGPT. Next question, my capital is around 10k. Yeah, now you can observe with a limited capital of 10k, it is important to manage risk carefully when buying an options. Considering options position sizing appropriately to ensure you can withstand potential losses while maximizing the potential gains. Now these things and all very important aspects Most of the retailers, they'll ignore this. Actually, the risk part, most of the time they ignore. Always they look towards gain, but not actually it is option buying. We have to see risk reward, whether it is favorable or not. Based on that only we have to punch the order, whether call side or a put side. Next question we will going to ask to ChatGPT. How to trade intraday option buying with a proper risk reward? Here you see risk management. How to manage risk. In the previous video I have covered that risk management part systematically. Anyhow, I'll go to explain the remaining part of it. Here you see we have to allocate a specific portion of your capital for each trade. Ensuring that you should not risk more than a certain percentage. Example 1 to 2% on any single trade with 10k capital. This means risking not more than 100 to 200 rupees per trade. Now this is how we have to manage the risk. Next, trade selection. How exactly we have to select? We have to see the liquid options. Too much of OTM option we should not select. We have to see liquid option. Next one, minimum risk reward of 1.2 we have to select. Now this is very important. Means if you are going to lose 1 rupee, then minimum target should be 2 rupees we have to target as a gain. Now likewise, even if you fail 50% of the time, still you will be in a profit. Now that's the beauty of risk reward. Most of the retail buyers or option buyers, they will not maintain this risk reward. Because of that, most of the retailers, they will be thrown out of the market because of naked option buying without proper risk reward. Then after that, technique analysis, execution part, review and learn part, we will go to select. Next, what type of strategy I have to use? Please help me out. I am going to ask. Suddenly the total 4 questions I am going to ask to the ChatGPT. Let us see into that. Yeah, here it is clearly giving that. You see, straight selection. We have to, after looking into market outlook and all, we got to know that once if bullish, market is bullish, then we have to go for a call strategy, long call. If bearish, we have to go for a put strategy. Means CPE. Bullish side CE we have to take, bearish side we have to take PE buying. Okay. Strike selection. We have to choose at the money ATM or slightly out of the money option we have to select. Far out of the money option we have to avoid. The main reason behind that far out of the money we should not select means because the far out of the money options will have a higher theta value. Means higher the theta already I discussed in the previous video. The theta is a biggest enemy to the option buyers. To overcome that, we have to select ATM or ITM or slight OTM is acceptable. Based on that, we have to adjust our trading plans. Then lot size. We can observe over here. Capital of 10k, determine the maximum risk per trade. Example 1 to 2% of your capital. Based on that, we can decide our lots. Then stop losses. Based on that risk reward and all, we have to fix the stop losses. Right? Stop loss of 1 to 2 minimum we have to target. If not, you will be thrown out of the market very soon if you are not maintaining proper risk reward. Then I already discussed about theta decay. Since you are trading a intraday, theta decay or a time decay value will have a less impact compared to long-term options. Means if you are holding, most of the retail traders, they will going to hold the naked options overnight. Now that is the very dangerous decision they are going to take. Please avoid overnight naked options buying. Due to that, definitely the theta will kill the option premium on next day. Even market, if it is going in your favor also, it will not going to help you for an options. Now we will going to ask one more question. Please give me 3 bullet points for each question. For each questions. Yeah, here some kind of overview it has been given. Now based on that, which strike I have to select, ATM or slightly OTM, how many lots I have to buy, then maximum lot per percentage of risk, then stop loss and target prices based on risk reward, then how to overcome the theta decay, I already told you. Based on that, ITM, ATM, OTM option, we can control the theta decay and all. Now like this, we can do option buying using ChatGPT. No, this ChatGPT is in still it is in training phase. No, sometimes it will give biased data or biased informations. Please do proper research before depending on the any instruments. Then after understanding the concept behind the fundamentals, then please execute your trade with a proper risk reward. In this connection, I am going to sign out my today's video. Thank you everyone for your patience listening.